What's up, Ericka Williams family? It's AJ Simmons checking in. I just wanted to tell you, if you think about starting a company, consider starting a cleaning business. It's low investment, very high upside. You can turn it into millions of dollars. You can sell it later, or you can parlay it, automate it. You know what I mean? Just make that passive cash flow every single month, man. So if you're interested in learning more about it, check out cleaningbusinessstarterkit.com, and I'll meet y'all over there.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl Ericka from the Classy Climb blog. Listen, I talk a lot of times about you guys create your own reality. You create these monsters in your head and these super villains you must fight. A lot of you have been watching too many, what do you call it, Superman shows. You're creating your own reality where all women are bullies and all men are bad and the world is greedy and everybody's a scam. You create your own reality. Now, I'm gonna click a little button here. I want y'all to listen to Mr. Sebastian. Super cool guy, super cool real estate guy. I just think this is a cool clip. I don't know if Peter can put something on the screen here, put his picture on the screen, Peter, while this plays. But here you guys go.
One of the biggest aha moments in your life is when you finally get to the point where you genuinely understand and believe you are creating your own reality. You are creating your own reality. The result you're getting every day is in line with your reality. How can you have two people come into the same business? One sees a sales job, the other one becomes a multimillionaire. What's the difference? How can you have two people get shared the exact same information? One of them goes on to be an absolute savage business leader. The other one is unemployed. What's the fucking difference? Not skills. It's mentality.
So he's talking about real estate there. I hope you guys got to hear it. If you didn't hear, rewind the video back, watch it again. Long in the story, he's talking about real estate, how people come into being a realtor and one person becomes a multimillionaire, other whines about it being a sales job. If you know, pretty much any job is a sales job. All right. But most importantly, that is a sales job. Real estate is a sales job, but it's how you look at it. I've met people who've come into real estate as a wholesaler, wholesale their butt off, hire staff, buy properties, flip properties, now are developing whole neighborhoods in a span of under 5 years. Now, they're not developing a whole subdivision, but they are developing 2 or 3 houses at a time. And why I keep telling people it depends on your mentality and depends on if you grow is I meet wholesalers who are on year 10 of their business and they're still doing what they were doing the first year they started. They're still making the phone calls, running around in circles, exhausted. I don't have enough credit. I don't have enough cash. I don't have enough investors. This is part of that mindset, that mentality. There's no lone wolves don't survive anywhere. If you ever actually watch a wolf pack or watch National Geographic, when the wolves walk, the oldest wolf walks in front, right? Because they're setting the pace based on the oldest wolf. Then in the middle are the women and the children. And then the strongest wolf is all the way in the back watching against enemies and prey. This is why this whole BS of the lone wolf and the young wolf and the hush. Y'all sound crazy. Y'all don't watch no kind of geographic. You don't go out your house. You don't really see any wildlife or you don't travel any kind of place. You know what I mean? To be talking foolish like you do on this internet. But lone wolves don't survive. That's the whole reason when they fight in the pack and they ban you from the pack, that wolf dead. That wolf is dead within a year. It don't live. It dies. National Geographic follows these stories, and guess what? The wolf always dies. And so again, the whole thing when I talk about the lone wolf mentality is we don't have no enemies. Nobody is my enemy. Right? The whole enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, we don't have any enemies. At the end of the day, we have similar interests and we have similar disinterests. If this is against us winning, I'm against it too. Only person I'm on a team with is my significant other, and then my extra team members are my family, my mother, my siblings, and my nephews and my nieces. But at the end of the day, that's the real team. That's the real team. And a lot of y'all really don't understand the mindset that comes with that it's your reality that you're creating. If you don't like something, you can move. But guess what? You meet people who move to a new city and they have the same problems. Why do they have the same problems? Because they got the same mindset. Why does the other guy completely change his life when he moves to Atlanta? Because he has a fresh new start. Nobody knows his name. He can be whoever he wants to be. Now, here's the danger of the internet. Some of y'all already living in the metaverse. Some of y'all living these fake ass lives, and then we see your wife and your kids, and you're like, that doesn't match up to what you told us. What are you talking about? Or we see somebody at their job, that doesn't match up what you told us. There's a song from one of these country music artists says everybody's 6'3" on the internet or some crazy crap. 6'3" and big boobs on the internet. Everybody's a superhero, a great looking person on the internet, right? But that's just it. It's coming to a position where you have to actually live some of the stuff you're pretending to be on the internet. And it comes from growth. And it comes from mentality. It comes from some of these conferences. Here's what I want y'all to understand. One day y'all will understand this greater than y'all ever know. You don't need anybody to like you. You gotta like you. Their like is extra. And I thank God every day my father was in my life telling me, honey, it don't matter. Them kids picking on you. Who are they? Who are they? Nobody. You gotta like you. Same thing with somebody asked me the other day. Was I going to my high school reunion? For who? Who them people? I don't know them people. Them people don't impact my life. Them people don't make me who I am right now. Those people don't put money in my pocket. It don't matter what them people doing. It matters what the people I call and connect and do business with this month does. It matters who works with me, who's moving forward with me. That's what matters. And as you go up and down on the ladder, go listen to Tyler Perry's interviews. He does a great job of this. People will come onto the bus and get off the bus. There's only a few people that stay on the bus. Even when I tell people, you get married 5 to 10 years from now, that same woman and you may not be compatible. You have to really work on it, growing together. And that's this myth that you're going to meet this one woman. You don't have to change. You don't have to grow. You don't have to improve yourself. You don't have to be better. She'll just always be loyal and do nothing different. That's a fantasy. Even at your work, you got to change. Even at your job, you have to improve. You can't just coast. That's the mentality. So even when I did some earlier videos this week talking about I'm against Black excellence, what they're saying is I'm against having to do more. And sometimes you don't need to do more. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all can say, no, that's too much. That's enough for me, right? A lot of y'all can make that decision. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all are trying to coast through life and have extraordinary results through a life where you coast. It don't happen, baby. It don't happen. All right. So listen, this is your girl Ericka from Classic Line Blog. I don't want to beat a dead horse too much, but all this stuff out here is your reality. You get to create the life you want. Now that I'm older, I understand why men and women pack up and leave. I understand why men and women pack up and move to a whole new state. They leave the country. There was a story about Thomas Jefferson, and he's with Sally Hemworth, when she was having those babies. But her brother had wanted them when they were in France. He did not want to come back to America. He says, we can just stay here. We can live free in France. We can live this whole life. And he didn't want to leave his sister because she was 14. You guys keep forgetting that. Thomas Jefferson was sleeping with a 14-year-old. And he goes back to America with her, and he basically drinks himself to death. He was a house Negro, and they're thinking, you're doing great. You're in the house cooking, living the best life ever. And he essentially drunk himself to death. Why? Because he was sad and depressed, because he was living under the old rules. I got to take care of my sister. Take care of the family because I'm the man. If he'd have stayed in France, who knows what would have happened? He could have lived a great life, could have cooked, been a singer, who knows, whatever, right? And sometimes you have to cut yourself off from people who are draining you. Now, I ain't telling none of y'all to leave y'all family. That's not what this video is about. Ericka Williams did not say that, but I know some couples who divorced and the other person was essentially killing that person, like mind, soul, body. And when they got divorced, it's like that person bloomed into a beautiful butterfly. The husband about withered away to nothing, right? And the woman even paid him alimony and paid him child support. And she blossomed. She just grew and she bought more real estate, and she then eventually got remarried to another business person and just happy as a lark. I know it the reverse too. I know a man who divorced his wife and he's in the best shape of his life. He's traveling all over the world. She's finally let him take his sons with him to travel with him when he goes out in the world. Sometimes you might have to leave a space to create the best reality for you. And that is tough. It's tough to hear. It's tough to live through. You always need community. I'm not going to talk against community, but you might have to move around and get some new people in your space because you create your reality. There are going to be real estate agents who, oh, I was a real estate agent. It was horrible. It was terrible. There are going to be other people saying, man, I was a real estate agent. And I connected with all these investors, these brokers, these wholesalers, these land buyers. Now I own millions in real estate and I'm living the best life I've ever lived. Because either you really love the real estate, you want to be in real estate, you want to have real estate. That's what most people start trying to be an agent as. Or you're just an admirer. Well, I guess I'm going to do this job so I can get some money in my pocket. Well, I keep trying to sell these houses, girl. You know, it's a hard market. There are people in the top of the slammingest market. We're like, it's a hard market to sell a house. There are people in Dallas right now ain't selling no houses. As hot as the market Dallas is. In Houston ain't selling no houses. Couldn't sell a house if they had to. Money's moving all around this economy. It depends on if you're really trying to grab it and get it. It depends on where your mindset is. So anyways, you guys, this is your Ericka Classic Vlog. I could go for hours talking about mindset because it's so vitally important. I think I spoke earlier in another video about Jeff Seckinger, who basically 4.5 years ago was a recovering drug addict and came out of a rehab center. And now 4.5 years later, the dude's a multi-millionaire. Started with a credit repair business, then crypto, and then investing in an 8-figure real estate fund and living the American dream. And I know you guys think I'm just being dramatic on here, and you've seen me cry and whine about trucking and how it kind of took a lot of my money and fire out of me, but it was the perfect lesson. When you're always winning, you need a slap on the wrist and a slap in the face and go, boom, that's a lesson. Yeah, put a slap on the face here, Peter. Boom. And now, now I get it. Now, okay, if I have an office, I do this. Now, if I have a podcast studio, I can rent out the rooms. Now, if I got a couple credit cards, I have this one e-com business running that they run for me and I split the profits 50-50. Now I have this business over here that if they run it out, that we split it 50-50 and they run and find me government contracts and we're going to split the government contract. Cool, no problem. I got it now. I can hit it at a different angle now. I can get jiggy with it now. But it comes from creating your own reality. And when life challenges hit you, knowing how to pivot, how to move, and how to go, okay, this is different now. Now I know how to do it. Now I know how to move forward. And when some of y'all get that, boy, I tell you, you're going to live the best life you ever lived. Anyways, you guys, this is your girl Ericka Classic Climb Blog. If I see you soon, it'll be in not Oklahoma. It'll be in Panama City, Oklahoma. Panama City, October 13th through 15th. It'll be in Las Vegas, November 4th through 6th. Real Estate Domination Tour Conference. You'll have some of the greatest folks on there. Peter put some pictures up here. Listen, y'all. We're gonna bust butt this year in such a different and dramatic way, and it comes from hard life lessons and pivoting and creating your own reality, and that you can live 1,000 lives, you know. So anyways, you guys, this is your girl Ericka Classic Climb Blog. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the content. You guys have an amazing day. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ericka from the Classic Climb Blog. I'm so thrilled. You guys get to join me October 13th through 15th. In Panama City, Panama. You fly in, we transport you to the 5 beautiful pool resort on the beach right outside of Panama City, Panama. Not only that, we're going to take you to some nice rooftops in Panama City, downtown, get you eat some good steak on us. Listen, that Friday and Saturday, man, we're going to take you around to see all the beautiful construction and development for Airbnb opportunities and vacation rentals managed by actual property managers in Panama City. Listen, we'll have developers speaking, we'll have actual black expats that live there, we'll have real estate agents, and also people who just enjoy that area. Little bonus, we'll have also someone talking about cacao, which is chocolate, and coffee farms and how to invest in those in Panama for further opportunities of wealth for you and your family. So listen, come, I'm gonna close out the last day talking about digital real estate and how to build your businesses, but overall, we're there to see Panama and all its beauty, and also check out properties that you can make great returns on. So listen, join me October 13th through 15th in Panama City, Panama on the property management tour. You guys, this is your girl Ericka, Classic Climb Blog. Watch the link or hit the link below somewhere here for more information.